Oh, so I gotta do all that little...
I don't know. We may be live already.
Okay, well in that case, never mind. Well, I thought you were... I was waiting for the, the intro. You know, all that stuff.
Right,
I thought that would be...
Oh, you are live. The internet can totally see you now.
Okay.
Woo, we're live, baby.
We're off to a great start.
Yeah. Oh, except there's like this delay, I'm laughing. Like when I'm seeing that, I'm getting 5 seconds behind, so...
It's like bad dubbing on a foreign movie.
Yeah. So you better... it's like you don't want to look at that because it sort of freaks yourself.
Well, I can't see it,
Freak
so
out.
it doesn't bother me.
Let's see. How can we tell where people... Oh, see, 0 people watching.
Oh, great.
Well, that's the way it goes. So we shouldn't really almost look at that because it's kind of... Yeah, see, we're better off looking at this page. I am, anyway.
What's the difference between...
Well, this is behind? The local thing, and
okay.
And then this one here is...
it's further behind because it's out there somewhere.
Right, because that's the internet, so...
Okay, well, good heavens.
But I need what I need, though, is I need the chat box visible.
Oh, right, so if anybody does correspond, you gotta see it.
Yeah.
Well, unless you can shrink it down so you can see the chat box. Oh, I see where you've got it.
Right.
Oh, so it blocks out the other thing.
Yeah, so here we are. It says one watching now. Yay, hello!
All right, yay!
Our first viewer ever! Isn't that exciting?
Yeah, it sure is.
So I got the little buttons on the side here so you can check out the shout-outs that I made. I hope that works there. Oh, it's so weird to see yourself. It's like because it's the strange delay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who is that? Mad Scientist. Oh, hi.
Mad Scientist. Oh, that's I haven't heard of Mad Scientist.
Yeah, he's there.
Okay, we gotta subscribe.
Hi, how you doing? How's the stream look to you? Is it working? Does it sound good? Like any feedback? Oh, 2 people watching. Yay! Hello, 2 people.
All right.
I guess an audience of 2. We may let's run the intro, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's run the intro.
I gotta have the intro.
Yeah.
Worked hard on that.
Sure How's that for cool?
I never get tired of that.
I
never
either. Hey, BTD made it. He was part of that. Hey, I'm glad you made it, buddy.
Oh, that's the gamer guy, isn't it? Or one of the gamer guys?
Yeah, it was.
BTD.
Yeah, awesome. I'm not going to use the chat, so I'll just watch you guys type, because, I'm going to go bananas if I try to do that at the same time. Oh, there is a lag, eh? Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, well, wait a minute, what time is it? Oh, yeah.
No, lag it for them, I don't know if...
Okay, I thought you meant, the internet in general.
Yeah.
Or just part of the world, let's say.
Right. That's probably because I'm trying to encode at 1080, maybe 720p would have been better. My connection is 10 up, 100 down, so I would have thought that would have been okay. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. here in the UK. Yeah, I'm really
wow.
Great power, great power, 60 hot. She's another one of the supporters. Hi, good to see you. One of the things I should. Oh well, good for you, man. Well, I think it depends, what the viewer's connection is too, so...
Well, sure.
It's hard to say, right?
There's a lot of variables there, I suppose.
And how are we sounding? Are we sounding okay? Okay, good. Thanks. Good to know. Like I said, I don't know. I guess you guys can read the subscription box, or press the description box. And, it states first... live 5 viewers. Oh my god!
5, wow!
5 viewers ever. This is our first live stream, so we're going a little. I'm kind of nervous trying to get everything working together. We're planning to do it for about an hour. Come and go as you like. We got a lot of stuff to cover. Oh, good. I'm awesome that the sound is clear.
Good.
And Mrs. as well.
Oh yes. Hello.
Right. Anyway, I just wanted to introduce. This is my lovely wife. The reason she's wearing these sunglasses is because she's legally blind, and the light, there's light with the heavy lights here, is really blinds her. So I mean, she wears these things when she goes outside in the sun. So this is a constant thing for her. And as a matter of fact, one of the interesting things is that Mrs. Does some of a lot of the camera work. And
That's strange, isn't it?
Yeah, and my awesome, thanks, man. And it's awesome that she's blind, and yet I have her working. That's my camera person, and so
that's pretty strange.
And I was telling her today that I've always considered Mrs. here, as basically the secret star of the show, and she laughed. Oh, that's not true at all. And I don't know. I think what I was saying earlier too about that I don't consider a production a success unless I've if she's holding the camera, unless I've made her laugh. So my track record's not too bad that way. Getting back to my handle. It turns out nobody can remember it, nobody can pronounce it as far as I get it. So I was like, CoriolisAffectment.
You can't even pronounce it.
Coriolis,
Yes,
so
it gets changed around from time to time.
Well, my thinking was that it's it was like, well, the two words Coriolis and then affectment, and I just combined them, and that's sort of what inspired my kind of the intro that I did. I spent, I don't know, almost a better part of a week working with Resolve 14. That's this composting software, and it's really cool, but it's complicated as heck. And I did some tutorials through YouTube of all things, and I got some nice tutorial, and I stuck my own face on there, and I went, wow, that's so awesome. And I made the trumpet sound and put it all together, so I was very, very proud of it. I got a couple of different versions of it, and of course I can render that out in all kinds of different ways, so I can get some flexibility. My God, that's
What, the T-shirt or what?
Yeah, just the face. It's like pretty crazed. Ultimate Link. Yeah, thanks for you actually did a great job at pronouncing it. So, thanks so much. And also, of course, thank you so much for the shout out today. That was absolutely awesome. And a real boost. And we need all the boost we can get these days. And I think all of us here on YouTube who are small channels, excuse me, suffering under the partnership changes that have been instituted from on high, and it's been, well, as the title of the thing is, it's the week in review, and it's been an incredible week. I mean, at the start last Friday, I think when we got the news, I was sitting at 193 subscribers, and it's like just down and out, and you saw that video that I made, and I'm really crying in that. There's no some people thought it was like parody or acting or something. No, I found out the news, and I was crying on her shoulder, and I thought to myself, well, if YouTube can do this to me, the rest of the world needs to see that too, and why not share it? Because that's the way it is sometimes, right?
Well, there must be many other people who feel similarly, I would think.
And that's exactly how I felt. So
I would think.
And I think that kind of spurred things up, and so but and then the next day I lost about 130 subscribers because we all went nuts that night trying to figure stuff out and get some numbers happening, right? So anyway, around that same time, Mackenzie. Well, I'm never going to pronounce her last name correctly, so I'll just leave it at Mackenzie. But she's unmedicated and dysfunctional. She was the one that that had the word put out for that iamacreator video, and I actually heard about that on Reddit. Yeah, thanks. Who, me? I'm answering Great Power here. What types of videos do you enjoy making? See, the thing is, I like all kinds of stuff. One of the things that YouTube has always sort of shoved into people's throats or down their throats is that you have to specialize, do one kind of thing only, and if you want to do other stuff, then you make new channels. You know, we can. Thing is, though, I mean, there's only so many hours in the day, and the first videos that I ever did were of our goldfish, you know, and well, they're all nice and everything, but they, you know, I don't want to make nothing but goldfish videos, quite honestly. You know, I have lots of hobbies that I'm engaged in. I mean, the shelf back there is like a testimony to that, and shelves out there, we've got a bunch of records. I like stereo equipment.
I think the whole apartment's a testament to that.
Well, even everything in the apartment. You know, I like certain kinds of furniture, and you know, I have that sort of European outlook. That, you know, so I like that sort of minimalist Scandinavian type stuff. So of course, lots of IKEA.
Of course.
And so as far as what kind of I want to branch out and do all kinds of things. I even like this live stuff because it's interesting to have that dynamic with the audience, which you know, there's that separation when it's actually a video. So so there's that. I wish I had an American. Hey, buddy, no, you don't. You want to be a UK accent is awesome to have. You know, you sound great accent, in your videos, buddy. And well, I thought you were doing okay. I think you've been the last few months. You said, yeah, but you're over the 1K hump anyway. And this is the other thing I've been finding. This sort of like leads into that other discussion. You know, there's like, you know, you got watch time and subscribers. For me, I have the watch time. Now, let me just finish that other question. So the object for me is just to do different kinds of videos about different kinds of things, and I think my content kind of reflects that. I'd like to get into doing more art type stuff, but again, you know, that's you know, that's a limited kind of audience. So I mean, you know, once I get an ideas about that, I do have a vlogging channel, which has nothing in it. So, and on this channel, my future plans are really just to continue as I am and get better at it. You know, I want to do. I've got like. There's a 3-month gap of my production because my computer broke down. You know, I mean, there's that video that I just put up, you know, before all this blew up, was putting the water block on the GTX 1080 Ti, the Aqua Computing graphics, I think, cryographics. Yeah. So, but the computer blew up because I lost a power supply, I lost a motherboard, and then there's this nightmare with getting it back. So I ended up with, I got the 2 power supplies, I already made one, and I've got like 3 motherboards because of the shipping issue and stuff like that, so I got 2 back. Oh, cool. Yeah, actually I caught one of your recording, the aftermath, so that's sort of, you know, I've been kind of doing that and getting the equipment together to do live stuff. I mean, the second microphone came in last couple of weeks ago, and then the stand, which I just put together for Mrs. here, just came in a few days ago. So this was the piece we were missing. And I did that terrible setting up an audio interface video a while, like 6 months ago or something, because I'd found, like, right around the time that I was putting that video together, what I found was that, you know, there are a lot of people out there who don't even know what RCA connectors are and stuff like that. And I had that running around in my head, and I guess I should have just called it something else instead of what I did. You know, I've got like a lot of dislikes on it, and I'm kind of frustrated in that. I'm kind of frustrated about that video, but finally I'm able to, you know, maybe make another one now that we have the microphones, we've got the stands, and you know, we're running both of these microphones through that Tascam UH7000, and you know, it sounds pretty good. I mean, from the test things, I won't have a correct feedback of how it's out there until I see the recording that YouTube will save. Yeah, they're yeah. This is a really nice one. This was this is another like kick in the head, you know, because we spent a lot of money on that microphone, and it's a really awesome thing. The one that my Mrs. is using here that's $20. That microphone.
Talk about the cheap seats.
Yeah, the cheap seats. Well, I mean, we'll upgrade that down the road, but
Well, no rush. It's
well,
brand new.
We got it all working, so
it works. So that's what counts.
Yeah, and it sounds not too bad, right?
No, it sounds good.
Yeah.
For $20, that's amazing.
Yeah, so
it really is.
Oh, yeah, week in review. It's been nuts. I've been typing my fingers to the bone. Anybody, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've obviously been to every one of your channels and stuff. So, I wanted to sort of get back to some of the shoutouts. I don't even know how to get to that. You'll see the little dot up there, I guess. Check out. There's Frank Valaraccia, who's Mr. Euro, most interesting man. He's really cool. He does like video stuff. I think I put Ultimate Lenke in there. So thank you for the shout out, man. That was like awesome. And yeah, BDD is he's in there too. You got a shout out, and he's he's got a nice little channel there too. And you should do more camera, like just ad hoc camera stuff. You got a good manner about you on that. So hats off to you. Let's see, who else did I put on that list? I even forgot myself. Oh wait, can I do it here? No, of course not. Oh, obviously, I already mentioned medicated and unmedicated and dysfunctional. Check her out.
There's what is it? The Indigo Papillon.
Oh, right. Indigo Papillon. She's a JD. She's like
right.
a psychic. She does a daily tarot reading. She just went live, like I think 9:15 or something. So she may be finished by now. You should check her out. She does like a cool thing. And the thing that got me about that was I remember way back when I would read the astrology page like all the time, right? Because I thought that was it's like it's in the morning you read the daily astrology and I kind of miss that because you don't see newspapers all that much, and she does that same sort of thing, like a little tarot reading and sort of set you up, center you, kind of thing. So I was thinking I'd try to get that out there for people. Who else did I put down? I can't remember.
Trying to remember. What was his name? Yeah, Mike Hill.
Mike Hill?
A guy with the automotive thing?
Oh, no, that was, I wanted to mention him, I may put him in the description later.
All right.
But I can't remember who else I put in there. Oh, I put the t-shirt thing, because I had, like, Teespring, the t-shirts made. They're, like, expensive, they're like $35, so, if you're rich, that'd be cool. The link is in the description as well. It's, as I said, the picture of the intro. There's also the coffee link there. I mean, I'm saying that, but you have to now. It's like, that's one of the things I neglected to do all these years was to say, like, subscribe, and I'm trying to correct that now. I mean, we just shot a little video with I set up that arm, and I made sure to say like, subscribe, because if you're getting something out of it, and that's what a lot of these how-to guys, they're into their how-to thing, and they just never think to say, hey, you're getting something out of this, give us something back. I mean, the advertising is great and all that, but YouTube's going to shut us down because why? Because we didn't ask people to subscribe all this time, and that's baloney, that. And the same thing, there's other communities out there. I mean, you may well be aware of that. There's the booktubers, right? They got lots of subscribers and stuff, but the watch time is off. Then there's the Mopar RT guys. They have subscribers, I think, but their watch time is bad too. So, and then for the people I'm involved with, no subscribers. And the same thing I think a lot of the gamers are experiencing too. It's like, thank you so much. They have the subscribers, but who watches a live stream afterwards? And actually, there was a guy I was talking to. I was having a little bit of chat in the comments and stuff, and it just occurred to me that why not do like an after the effect, the highlights in the stream. It would mean you'd have to have like editing software and and then overlay yourself on that stream so that you get some extra value out of it. Because if watch time is an issue, then you need something to draw people back to actually watch it. I don't know if that's good advice or what. And a lot of it's tough getting set up to. I mean, those hour-long files. Those are a drag to try and edit after the fact, So I don't know. Maybe doing shorter. I'm doing all the talking, I know.
Well, you seem to be you're very good at it.
Oh, thanks. I've had a lot of stuff built up over the week. It's been really, like I said, it's like a lot of craziness and.
Oh yes.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, so maybe do shorter live streams, and then then do the next day the dissection kind of thing, and or maybe do 2-3 little ones in a day, like something to break it up so you can get more traction with the views, because who knows, but I guess I think from what I understand, a lot of people get their value from the stream itself, right? So the after the fact is a little whatever, so. Yeah, I hear you, mad scientist. Just to read it, it was a little painful only having 30 days notice to get the subs, and that's what sucks. Actually, there's a couple of guys I've watched their videos, and they have some pretty strong thoughts on it. Well, strong, maybe that's overstating it, but they put it into perspective, a human perspective. We like to think of why YouTube. A lot of people, believe and have drunk the Kool-Aid that YouTube can do no wrong. Well, fact is they're dealing with human beings who've invested a lot of time, money, and effort into their channels. And a couple of these guys say, well, one of them is Mike Hill that you mentioned earlier. He's a car guy, and to him it's no. I don't know if it's any big deal or not, but he just finds it kind of. Not right, it's a dishonorable action that they did. It's like he likens it to, it's like you work for somebody like on commission, right? And they say, well, once you get $10,000 sales commission, we'll put you on and on salary. Then you hustle your butt and you get the 10,000 sales, and then the boss says, oh no, we meant 100,000 sales. Then we'll put you on salary.
That's what it feels like,
right? Mm-hmm. And there's this one guy called Face Smack Studios, I think his name was.
That's a great name.
He does. Yeah, he does. I'm so terrible. I should have made more notes, but I was all like rust. Yeah, Face Smack something.
Yeah, sounds. Yeah, you told me this name earlier.
Yeah, he does like toy reviews and stuff like that. But he's a business major. It's like legit and stuff.
Face Smack something.
Face Smack something. Studios, I think.
That's what it was. Face Smack's the only part I remember. I don't remember the last bit.
And yeah, I wouldn't doubt that either, BTD. Yeah, 0 calories, hey!
What's this about 0 calories?
0 calories with Manar. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for checking in. That's really awesome. Yeah, we were having a long discussion. You can, check the stream and get some history. Hey, I just noticed you arrived. We're going to run the intro one more time. It's just because I love it.
I just love the mouth trumpet.
I know. He has this video where he does. He talks about it. He's like a businessman. He's driving around in his car, and he talks about how it affects him. Because he's like basically in our boat. He's not making a ton of money off it. Like maybe a couple of payouts a year, whatever. But that's enough for him to buy X, Y, Z stuff. Go here, there, and same for us. We get like 4 payouts a year, and in our position, that's that's a night out. It's something we can do. It's a little bit. It's just it helps, and then to have this sort of holier than thou attitude to say, well, it's not a lot of money, just work harder, blah blah blah. Well, come on, we were already partners. We earned the spot, we earned the money. We're being productive. And now you're just taking that away from us. And then to gloss over that fact in the statistics, 99% of channels aren't going to be significantly affected. Well, hey, hold on a second.
Yeah, 1% is a lot of people.
Exactly. So anybody tuning in who doesn't know, Mrs. here, she has a sight issue, so she wears these glasses, and of course it matches the internet cat shirt that I said, hey, that's for you, baby.
Matchy.
So what else? We're going to try and run for like the hour. Is there something else you were discussing something earlier?
What was it now?
Oh, I can't remember. Let's see.
Oh, I thought of another. What was it? The Laid Back Homemaker.
What about her?
Well, I mean, you were talking about other channels.
Right now, I didn't put her, but she's doing quite well. She's celebrating her 600 sub thing pretty soon, and as a matter of fact, that's where we are now too. You know, it's like I said, it was like whoa, and rolling around again. Over the past week, we've lost 230 something subs, right? And I've been typing like crazy, trying to let everybody know, hey, slow down. Go to the channel. Watch something.
Some of the stuff, yeah.
Think of something to say that's suitable for them. Something that's unique. Like don't copy and paste like every. I just ran just before we went live. Somebody I got a notification. Somebody subscribed me, so I went to their channel and they had their subscriptions public. But I looked down and it's like within a 6-minute span they'd subscribed to 20 channels. And I mean, there's nothing. They're not going to stick around. They're not the YouTube is going to slam them and spamify their subscriptions. So they're not going to stick. No. So I sent the person a message, and they didn't. It's ended up in their spam box, and they probably don't. I don't even know if they know they have a spam box. That's the other thing. And so I got some random thing like post, and I mean, did you watch anything? So it's in my spam box. I'm just going to leave it there because they didn't reply to my attempt to get them to wake up a little bit, So they'll wake up tomorrow. The person already had 800 subs. I mean, they're going to wake up tomorrow, and I don't know how many they're going to not have anymore.
Right.
Because I woke up Saturday morning. I was at 400. Now I'm back up to
Yeah, it's pretty disheartening.
There's a few guys who've been putting out some videos about that subject. Tassos D, I think his name is Tassos Everything.
D Everything, yeah,
D Everything.
That's right.
He put out a video, and it's like, while he's talking, he's got a screen there showing, and while he's talking about this, people are subbing and then hitting the road. Somebody says, "Hey, I just subbed," and he didn't get a notification. He says, "Oh, I'm number 332," and it says it's been 332 the whole time he's been talking on the video. So I was like, "Come on, man." So that's the way it goes. What else was I going to say? Bop, 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 bop. Dead air. You can't have dead air, man.
No.
You can't have dead air. You've got to watch it.
Oh, yes. You're supposed to get some great effects when you move up close to the mic.
Yeah, so... Anybody else have some news we can discuss? I'm at work, don't have earphones. Good. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I think the big tubers. I'm sure they got. There was rumor floating around Reddit that something big was apparently going to happen. So somebody knew something beforehand, obviously. So but again, getting back to this is how kind of rude and what's the word, dismissive. This action was on the part of YouTube and how quickly a lot of these big channels were ready to, say, hey, this is actually good news. Well, you're a big channel. You make lots of money. I mean, of course it's good news for you because you don't have us to fucking pay anymore. I didn't say that. You don't have us to pay anymore, right? So of course it's good for them. But convincing us who are getting paid that not getting paid is a good thing, that there are other ways to make money on the platform. Well, come on. What other ways are there to make money on the platform? Oh, you can do Patreon. Oh, you can do merch. Oh, you can do, PayPal donation. Now, listen, I can't get people to click a subscribe button. I'm really tiny, so how many people do you think will end up on a Patreon page for me? I mean, I know a guy, he's got 2,700 subscribers. He has over 1.5 million views a year.
Jeez.
And he's got 2 people on his Patreon page, and it's his wife and his girlfriend and him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Yeah, thanks, Jeffrey. I have another 6 or 7 or 10 of those lenses. So, yeah, I the plan was to get that happening. I'm working on Lots of stuff. I got to get those computer videos, the computer water block videos. I have to get those done. I'm in the process of editing, but then I got the news, right? So everything's on hold. I'm doing this to try and get. We're in Canada too, Great Power, and we put everything on hold to try and get the subscribers. So this is part of that campaign to get the word out there that we need the help. We need the help big time. So. But in the future, I mean, going down, I mean that material is gold, because I love cameras. If you go to my coffee page, I'm not saying go buy me a coffee, but that's again, it's like what these big tubers are saying. Hey, yeah, do that. Well, come on. I mean, people can't click a button for free. They're going to give you $3 and click and do this and all that other stuff. Forget it. Come on. So it's condescending? What was the word I'm looking for?
Oh, you mean coming from the big tubers?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, they've made it. I mean,
yeah.
It's no skin off their noses.
Not at all. They want to make sure that propagandize the rest of the community that. Hey, YouTube is for like coal. Getting kicked in the face is good for ya.
Right. How many people are you going to sell that to?
Excuse me. Yeah. Oh, I guess it is. But I'm not a Tai Chi guy. I'm not a boxer or something. So I'm a middle-aged man who's been generally, let's face it, a failure in life. Outside of what I've managed to accomplish here, in YouTube. And basically, I mean, the videos are really a history of us over the last few years in this apartment while we've tried to, build up this studio. I mean, it's now finished.
And since then, perfect timing. They say YouTube's. We don't need you
Lucy
anymore.
with the football, pulling it away from Linus.
Exactly, it's a good comparison. Yes.
It's not very nice,
No, most definitely not.
Oh, wow! Thank you. It's amazing that there's. I gotta hide that face. It's amazing
it's
that
driving you crazy.
Yeah, it's like Jesus. I think I don't know what opinion people have when they see that that avatar. It's like there was a guy. What was his name? Everyday Journey.
Oh yeah,
and he's a Midwestern kind of guy, very conservative in the small C conservative way, and has his family that lives, and he does how-to videos and stuff. And he's really greatly affected by that, and it's like I've been keyboard warrioring around, and I got a shout out from his channel too, by the way, and which was really gratifying, and he called me. He's struggling with my name, like everybody does. It's CoriolisAffectment. So he said, the guy with the horns, the little horns.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, well.
Good, it's a little horn.
The guy with the little horns. I said it's a big scary Viking helmet, thank you very much. Well, yeah, the big family type channels, well, they have to, they do what they need to do. I mean, I don't know. And that, there's something else too that sort of I wanted to bring up, which, it's just kind of been interesting, and I think a lot of you have noticed that too, is how the, this situation has sort of woken a lot of people up. I mean, I've been exposed to a lot of channels, communities I never would have seen or noticed before.
Same here.
I mean, hasn't it been really kind of incredible?
It's been a real eye-opener. I mean, it's really fascinating to see what's out there, and it's refreshing instead of always, having the big tubers shoved in your face.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's a lot of variety out there. We're just beginning to see it.
I mean, this real dedication and earnestness to, the hobby that they're sharing with their fellow hobbyists.
Definitely.
Okay. Yeah, I get it. Oh, cool. Thanks. Yeah, we're going to end on the next hour, so we're going to go for an hour, and then, we don't want to run dry.
Speaking of dry.
Yeah, speaking of which, what was I going to say? Shoot. Oh, right, the small communities. And the thing about that is, we never would have been exposed to any of that because, they're sort of outside our ken. We never would have thought to even look for them. And there's certainly because we've never watched any of that stuff before. we would never have that suggested to us. And that sort of brings to mind, anyway, I just want to talk about the communities first. So, it's like I've run across the black women who do, shopping and makeup and stuff like that, and cooking and stuff, and they're so cool. They're so cool, and they're really strong black women with, good support and helping each other out to do this stuff, and, it's so totally awesome. It's like amazing. And then you've got the the minimalist hobby channels where like they're trying to cut down on stuff, and and there Great Power 60, she's on the old ladies club, and then you've got the makeup women, and which is really cool. They're all into that stuff. The panning community, that was another one.
Panning? What's panning?
Yeah, that's what I thought. What the hell are they doing? Is it gold panning? Panning for gold?
That's what it sounds
I don't
like.
see any gold there. And then it turns out to be like pancake makeup, right? So
really?
Yeah. So I mean, there's
okay. I had no idea.
Well, I mean, people have blemishes that they're not comfortable with, and they're trying to, lessen the impact on going out and about. So they use prefer panning, I guess.
Well, this is a good idea.
Yeah, and then the other women who sharing their experiences of shopping and whatever. You've got like fitness people. I didn't run across too many of those, and the gamers, obviously. And there's like different segments in the gamers and stuff. It's like, wow, you just never know that this stuff is out there. Crafts, that's a good one. Then, of course, I mentioned like the outdoorsy ones, the farmer type dudes and stuff like that. Did I mention the Mopar RT guys?
You did.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They were right deadly into that. And then the book community, the booktubers, and they're like kind of, I don't know, it's like a little intellectual, but like a little, I don't know what to say. I don't want to be disparaging, like,
No.
but it's sort of kind of like we're booktubers, like get away from us. I always feel that way a little bit, but whatever. So, but there's a few in there, a couple anyway that I've subscribed to, and one or two that I definitely want to follow up on. As a matter of fact, Mrs. here, she's into books in a huge way, and has some ambitions and aspirations in that regard, and maybe something a bit more variety.
Sure. I'm thinking
elder care and daily stuff. Yeah, too late. It's never too late, my darling.
No,
never too late at all.
Not at all.
It's like for me, it's never too late to lose a few pounds by going back to the gym or something.
You and me both.
I used to be such a beautiful young man when I was.
Oh, come on, you're still beautiful.
Yes, that's right.
Well, you'll always be to me.
Oh yeah, I checked her out too. She's like that one recipe I checked. I was like, whoa, yeah, it's nice stuff, Oh, and the cooking. There's somebody made potato pancakes, which I thought was really awesome. And then there was some other thing I saw. It's like there's like massive amounts, and I mean I didn't even touch on the conspiracy theory and all kinds of stuff, but I have to say, it's like I said, it's been pretty amazing week, and to see where we're sitting now, right, versus where we were a week ago, and
it's pretty astonishing.
It is, eh?
I mean, we were just I was watching your channel, just crawling up to meet 200 and not getting there particularly fast, but then all of a sudden, this happens, and then I don't know, you shot up to 400 or something like that. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, and then the next day, the 130 were gone.
Yes.
It's like,
well, I mean, you just never got that many subscribers that fast.
Yeah, well, I think like I said, a lot of us woke up and realized that, we it's now or never.
Right.
And I've been a partner for a long time, and I don't know, my identity is wrapped up in this stuff, so to a large extent,
Well, you've been at this for at least a decade.
Yeah, but I think it's the last 3-4 years that I've been putting content up on a regular basis, and I have the equipment now. That's the thing, Last year I put the computer together, and I mean it's a beast. It's a real beast. I'm not sure if any of you guys can appreciate it who are watching, but I'm totally self-taught. I completely learned all this stuff by myself. I mean, I'm not. I'm not I don't know, paying for a consultant to do this stuff for me. You know. Yeah, I agree. He says, in a way, this whole YouTube thing has really helped us come together as a smaller community and help each other out, show an interest. It really is nice to see, and I agree. And I guess sort of the point I was trying to make earlier, and in that confused way. That's what's the really astounding thing. You know, those of us who are engaged in this, in a sincere way, like that I am a creator video that I participated in, and I mean, I like, I was like, sent it out. We made it, right? And we sent it out, and it never came back. I never heard anything, and of course, they were, excuse me, busy, editing it, having the machines melt. You should check. There's a little background video there on her channel, and as a matter of fact, one of the things she has said is that she wants everybody who wants it to take it and put it up on their channel. So, please go check her out. Get in touch with her to get the download and then set it up on your channel. I mean, we might as well spread this out and, get it out there, because we need to, this is the only way, pretty much, is how to get YouTube to sort of wake up a little bit and say, hey, maybe, we're going to lose control here. And YouTube, Google, they want control. They have to have control. And if it slips away from them, then, they're stuck with, I don't know. But that's why I think it's a great idea if whoever wants to take that video and stick it up on their channel, with the description intact, leave a line and put your own stuff above that, fine, like I did. And then, let's keep it going. Let's make it larger, right? Because this is the only way that enough people, we can get enough people to survive, that maybe they'll have to look and maybe re-examine the decision that they made, because people aren't lying down and accepting it,
Good. Nor should we be.
But again, BTD is right there. This whole YouTube thing has really helped us come together, and I've been trying to spread that message. And a lot of other people have been trying to spread that message. Actually, yeah, I think I want to do a shout out for, what is it, Bill Hoffman? Is that his name? And I'll put Rob Hoffman. Yeah, he's a small tuber, and he's I don't know what he does. He's like piano music sort of stuff, and he put out a video, how it was affected with him, and I happened to be there, I subscribed back, and and he got in touch with other tubers who are not taking it all. Hi, this is one of the I think you're one of the black ladies I was mentioned earlier, Aged Graceful. Not you specifically, but certainly, and thank you for coming. So thank you for visiting. Right. So yeah, Rob Hoffman, he was he just put out a little shout out video for him, and he's mentioning the Small YouTube Army, or Small YouTuber Army, or Small YouTube Army. There's two variations. And then we have the iamacreator thing, and then there's also the hashtag savesmallchannels. I think I may put all those hashtags in the description at the tomorrow when I get it out there. So there's a lot of stuff happening around small communities, and playlists are being exchanged with people. I mean, there's some people who think that they can watch something over and over, and it'll go towards your view count. But no, you can watch something once of anything, and then you have to move on, watch something else. You can't continually have it on a loop, because YouTube will say, hey, that's trying to game the system, and they'll make it not count. So people are having playlist exchange things, and I ran into the Mopar guys, and they were going to plan some, I don't know, something or other, and I said, just watch it once, you'll be a lot better off. And I was thinking, because the booktuber people, they're in that same boat. They have the subscribers mostly, but no watch time. I was thinking you should trade playlists with the Mopar guys, or vice versa, or anybody, and so you get some variety. And I think somebody has the time and inclination to put up a. My mouth is getting really dry. Excuse me. to put up a playlist of all these different communities who need watch time. You know, mix it up a little bit. It's so this way it would be, you know, maybe I don't know, could take it off mute once in a while, see what's happening. You know, so you know there it is. And Aid Graceful, thank you for coming again. And just wanted to, you know, let you know, like BTD there said that, I don't know if you can read up again a bit there. You know, it says this whole YouTube thing has really helped us come together as a smaller community and help each other out, show an interest. And it's really nice to see. And I was sort of, you know, riffing on that a little bit. And I think it really is nice to see, you know, the different communities reaching out to themselves and other people coming out for the... yeah, that's the name of the video. I'm a creator, and the thumbnail most commonly is like this picture montage thing. Did you not see that? If you didn't see it, go check it like later after we're done. We got like another just under 15 minutes to go. Yeah, so check it out. Put a comment in there. Be careful of language. I'm trying to tell people like all week. You know, go slow. You know, don't take 2 seconds and because YouTube won't like that and they'll take it away from you. You'll still be on their list and you'll wonder, but they'll have considered it spam and just not count it. So actually go to people's pages, type something, you know, don't copy and paste all too much because then you'll end up in the spam box. And hi Dragon Song, and then you know, before hitting the like and the subscribe button, you know, because you know, besides, I think you learn something, you find something a bit, well, yeah, actually, some have said, you know, that's the thing, you know, some have said they wanted to give up, but I don't know if they're really small. I ran into some guy. I have his name, but he's kind of, I don't know, he's kind of like, I think he's reacting. He's like really new YouTuber, so he's reacting to complaint videos that he's heard, you know, saying, I'm quitting YouTube, and he's reacting against that. But I wonder, it's tinfoil hat time, right? I really wonder if that's put out by YouTube too. You know, it's like you want to, you know, what's the word? Put the propaganda out, or put the, you know, fear, loathing, and doubt. So they have some people, you know, stooge as they're going to quit, so that you can get this sort of negative attitude or negative thing coming out. But I think anybody who's, as BTD also noted here, is that, you know, we've largely just been kind of felt betrayed. I think most of us that I've run across, and I think most of us are trying to react as positively to this, and deal with it, and get to where we need to go if we absolutely, you know, if we possibly can. So I mean, we have another 24 days, I think. Today's the 28th, so
right.
Yeah, 3 and then 20, so 23 days, right?
20. Oh yeah, is it 22?
Yeah, well, maybe
22
22 because the 20th is the 20th.
I think it ends at a 30, doesn't it?
I'm just looking here.
Oh, okay.
Telling us that smaller channels that we aren't going to make it. Yeah, well, isn't that nice, eh? And I, you know, it's like there are some that are trying to, you know, say, hey. Yeah, exactly. You know, it says they're supposed to set examples as higher creators that have a backing, you know? And, you know, telling people you're supposed to quit, give up, you know, you can't do it. It's not worth it anyway, you know? Well, thanks a lot.
Well,
you know,
yeah,
everybody who's on YouTube has spent money, equipment, time, effort to be on YouTube. You know, I mean, there's an internet connection, camera, be it a phone or whatever, you know, microphone, editing, you know, all kinds of stuff. And just to have that, I don't know, dismissed, you know, it's a little cruel, isn't it?
It's a lot cruel.
Yeah, a lot cruel. And we deserve better. You know, we are, what is the word? Encouragement to try harder. Well, that's what they say, right? You know, I mean... But I mean, some people are limited by the communities that they belong to. You know, there's certainly some real marginalized communities that, you know, there's no way because there's just there's not enough out there to be, I don't know, to be accepted. I suppose it's like, I mean, I don't want to really get into that. There was a really cool article in the Guardian there about this whole thing about the partnership program and how it disproportionately it disadvantages marginalized communities, and it's it's eye opening because it's quite true. There's like the case of someone who's got 12,000 subscribers or 12,500 subscribers, but they can't. I mean, think about that. That's a lot of subscribers, but they can't get they're stuck at like 3,300 hours of watch time, and they're going to be out now.
That just isn't right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, if I don't make it, or if I get kicked out or disqualified, I mean, I don't have a choice now. I have to continue. I've got everything wrapped up in that. And I mean, as much as I exposed myself with my feelings about this and how hurt and betrayed I felt when I found out about the news, you have to adapt to it as best you can and survive. Mm-hmm. And so we'll see, I guess, as far as that goes. But in the meantime, there's still, like we said, there's like 22 days to get there. I'm at like 600. Oh, I wish it was 700. 600 subscribers. And then, it's 420 days. So, I've got a shot anyway. So I'm going to certainly go for it. And hopefully when this video goes, a few people will watch through that. I think I don't know if I'll do any editing of it, whatever, but I mean, I may, obviously alter the description, something, whatever. So, I don't know if anybody's in this, should I call it a room? What do you call it? In the channel? In the live thing? Anyway, if anybody's there that hasn't subscribed yet, hey, don't be shy. Remember to like and remember to subscribe. Check out, how do I do that? How do I... Oh, yeah, there we go. Check out the...
that's confusing.
Yeah, check out the,
that always
the dot.
disorients me. What dot?
Oh, I was just reading here. It says again, about the shout-outs that I did and stuff. And I mean, I'm really annoyed at myself. I filled that out. I don't have access to what's in there anymore. I forgot. Frank Vellacciario, Ultimate...
Sanji? Oh no, that's a chess player.
Liankia. I got them. Unmedicated and dysfunctional.
Can't see
and
that.
Who else? Really annoyed. There was like two.
What's his name? Midnight something or other.
Oh, that's another guy. Thank you so much, Dragon Song. I really do, and thank you. You know what kind of bugs me? I don't have Facebook. I don't do Facebook. For whatever reason, but I think I may have to. Because I mean, it's one way to get away from the prying eyes of YouTube. At least. And I just realized I didn't know this before. I mean, I just checked it out because I was there with making the account thing, but I couldn't bring myself to. It's just they follow you around all over. Anyway, I won't get into that. But I can make like a professional page account, so I can make a CoriolisAffectment account there, and that'll be kind of cool, Yeah.
That's a good idea.
What else was I gonna say? Yeah. Anybody have some news from the trenches that they wanna relate? I've been going on about. I've been typing like a maniac all week long, and driving Mrs. here absolutely berserk with craziness, like with like.
Yeah. Can't argue with that.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to though. You're wonderful. Nothing wrong here. Right?
Well, no, it's been stressful. That's the thing. I mean, it's
It is. Yeah.
It's a lot to invest yourself into, and then to have it just, it's going to be gone in a month.
Coriolis Club. Oh, thank you, buddy.
Coriolis Club.
Yeah.
That's a good name.
I should do that. I'm gonna put that in the description. That's a good idea. Coriolis Club.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, hey. While you're here,
Excuse me.
This is an irony too. Because I went to my barber for my monthly barber thing, and he said, "Yeah, you should get business cards." I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, of course." And and so I did. I got like these business cards there. So let me see if that focuses there. And I took that thing. I am a creator. and it's got my website, which you can see in my about page. And I made up a little phrase, knowledge enhancement with an amused sensibility. And then the QR code in the corner there, that leads back to my YouTube homepage. So I figure I'll give them out because nobody can pronounce. I mean, it's true. Nobody can pronounce the name CoriolisAffectment. So
including you,
including me. I forget. Was it Coriolis or Coriolis? I mean, if you look through the videos, like half the time I'm calling myself Coriolis instead of Coriolis. You know, so. Outlaw client, yahoo! Yeah, don't go to the dark side. Yeah, that's right, eh? Yeah, I'll make that hashtag Coriolis Club. I think that was a good idea. So yeah, you spread it around on Facebook. Maybe they'll find me that. You know, that would get some more action.
You never know. It's worth a try.
Yeah, we're down to the last 5 minutes. We got 8 people watching. Let's do that intro one more time because that is just so awesome. It is awesome, isn't it?
It's fun.
How are you? Hey, is that you? Whiskey OG? Oh my God! Hey, thanks for showing up, buddy. Yeah. I'm doing okay. I cried my eyes out there a week ago. I think that was enough. Yeah, I've tried to survive, trying to get the subs up. You know, I'm making 600. You know, I got the watch time already. I know you got the other problem. You know, this guy does Whiskey OG doesn't have the watch time. You know, so he's been doing some live streams and stuff. You know, if you got some time on your hands, you want to watch. What are you, Alabama or something like that? Down south, right? You know, he's got that thing going on, man. So yeah. So he's got, nearly 4. Thanks for sticking it out, BTD. I really appreciate it. We're down to the last 3.5 minutes. And Outlaw Client, thanks for showing up. I mean, that was just awesome. And check out the shout out list because I've forgotten somebody on there. I can't remember for the life of me. And so they're there. Got the new T-shirt thing that's in the description box. So that's like the T-shirt of the intro, and the stickers too. If you don't have money, we don't have money. I can't afford that T-shirt. Maybe next month. Yeah. So that's that. And like I've been telling everybody, it's been a really really wild and woolly week. Let's see. I'm just reading some of the talks going on. You guys are awesome. You know, I think people who are stuck here, who showed up, you guys are cool.
Yes.
And I found a lot of cool people here. That's you know, you just don't see it. You don't see them. YouTube never lets you see any cool people hardly. It's like, no. You know, it's if you're in a particular hobby, you know, within that hobby, there's like cool people. But you never see anybody outside, right? You don't get to see them. You can't search for them because, well, that's one of the things I was going to mention way back there. It's like Google, when they took over YouTube, they started dismantling, you know, the browse features for the videos. Like you couldn't straight up browse through and find like weird random channels anymore. They took all that out. So, it's kind of sad, you know. And it took this for us to find each other and stuff like that. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So I mean, that's not really cool, but I mean, it's cool that we did find each other and that this movement started. And I did mention earlier that anybody who wants that video, the iamacreator video, go talk to unmedicated and dysfunctional Mackenzie. There, she's like the top line in the thing. She'll get you the file, the posting notices, a posting thing, and set it up on your channels. Like, let's get this thing happening, you know, because we need that out there, you know. And I think anybody. If we can get something happening, I mean, I wish I knew 1 million people. I really did. I wish I could. I had a big family, lots of friends, you know, giant. I don't know, whatever. But I'm an orphan. My wife is. Well, I mean, it's not estranged from her family, but there's some familial communication.
Only child too.
And an only child, right? Yeah. So yeah, as far as that goes, I mean, we do it all ourselves, and we've taken the challenges up, our personal challenges, and I think we look healthy, right? We did
Oh,
okay. We've
try.
got a good spirit. We're positive, generally positively outlook and inclined. So there's that. Half 20 seconds. Any final thoughts, sweetie?
Was it one of the fishing channels?
What about it?
Well, that's somebody you were going to shout out to.
I can't remember.
Okay, I can't. I'm not sure.
All right.
Well, it's hard to remember.
I
There's
hope we
so
all
many.
can make it too. And you need over 500. Well, it's 20 days. Come on, you can maybe. So I appreciate everybody who showed here. It's been completely and totally awesome. I know I've talked. I must have talked for an hour straight, right? So
Pretty
thanks. I think
much.
we're gonna call it here. And have a good night. Have a good week. It's gonna be a long way to go. So I don't know if you guys like this stuff. Let me know in the comments if you want us to do more, or whatever. And yeah. So there we go. Okay, guys. I'm gonna shut down.
Well, best wishes to all of you, and nice to discover you.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Let me see. Stop streaming.